Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Achen Patricia. Today I'll be talking about me at 16 years and how indiscipline got me into very serious trouble. At the age of 16, I was so full of life. I was fun-loving. At the age of 16, every Tom, Dick and Harry wanted to be closer to me. At the age of 16, I was so notorious. At the age of 16, I was the talk of school. I was this one big hot cake. My life was full of life and fun. At the age of 16, I started looking at my parents as though they didn't actually know what they were talking about. At the age of 16, I did every crazy thing a teenage girl that was very indisciplined would do at the age of 16. This all came to a standstill the day I realized I was pregnant. I got too confused. I didn't know where to run to. I didn't know who to talk to. And then I walked to the person that I believed was responsible. And I told him I was expecting a baby. He looked at me and told me, "Patricia, I am not responsible. Look for the rightful person." At the mentioning of this statement, I felt my soul, my spirit being taken away, with nowhere to turn to. It was so hard. It was the most devastating moment for me. I tried to pretend like everything was fine. I progressed with my pregnancy until it was 6 months. And at that stage, everyone could tell that I was definitely pregnant and just not gaining weight. My very close friends walked away from me and they condemned me, and they made me feel like I'd committed the worst crime. When I went back home, my parents could also tell that Patricia was not just gaining weight, but there's something she's hiding. Then they put me on a lot of pressure to tell them who was responsible. And I had no choice because I needed help. The person responsible was arrested. A lot of things happened. A lot of things. Everyone condemned me. My brothers and sisters condemned me. The community in which I lived in condemned me. My friends at school condemned me. Everyone condemned me. And I also condemned myself. I looked at myself as the worst person that the world ever had. But I could not change the face of time. This man is here in prison, and then me, I was sent to the village. I felt like one big disgrace to the community, to the family. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know where to turn to. I boarded a bus and went to the village. It was so hard. It was so painful for me. For once in my life, I stopped looking at my pregnancy and I started imagining that maybe Konyi is going to abduct me and take me on as a wife. I started worrying about that as well. That was in 2003. life was hard. Life was complicated. The life in the balconies was normal. I learned how to dig. I had to learn how to fetch water, look for firewood. And every morning I would wake up and go to the stream. I would find a lot of young boys and girls going to school. And I would tell myself, look at you. If you had not gotten yourself into this, you would either be going to school or coming back from school. But this was too late for me now. My life was full of regrets. My life was not likable. I never stopped condemning myself until the day I gave birth. I continued condemning myself. I regretted a lot, but I could not change time. I want to tell you, the young boys and girls out there who still have parents, guardians, that are willing to give them all the guidance, that are willing to support them, to encourage them, to give them the best that they would want for them. I am urging you to make the right choices. Regrets are painful, and they do not change a thing in your life. Do not get yourself in that mess like I did at the age of 16. If you're out there and you think you're notorious, you think you're all-knowing, you think you're the face of your school, I think you can do it academically, for the betterment of you, not for the wrong reasons. Don't think you're above your parents. Your parents have been there. They've seen all this. They know it all. All they want for you is the best for you, not for them. Choose the right friends. They will take you through your teenage age successfully. I want to assure you today that at my age, I only got pregnant. But at your age, if you chose to take my path, if you fail to get pregnant, you might get a sexually transmitted infection, or you might get both. Why are you rushing now? The future is bright. Just wait for the rightful timing. And to you parents out there, I know you're working so hard, you have a lot of hopes for your children, but I want to urge you that even when your child is has committed a mistake, learn to forgive your children. Learn to give them a second chance. Learn to listen to them. Because, truth be told, you do not know what is going on at the back of their minds. You do not know what they are struggling with. My parents asked me to go to the village. Yes, it was out of anger. It was out of frustration. But they did not know what I was going through as a young girl of 16 then. Forgive your child and give them another chance. Give them another hope. Me, I believe they eventually learn to pick out from their mistakes. Children, continue listening to your parents. And parents, continue giving the guidance that your children need. Continue giving them the comfort, the solace. They need a lot from you as parents. My life at 16 was a mess. that even when I gave birth, yes, my little girl was there, but here I was at home nursing a baby while my mates progressed with their school. And I never saw myself with any hope or future of going back to school. Do not be too late to make the right decision. Choose the right decision now. In my next video, I'll be sharing with you how going back to school was not amusing at one point. How traumatized I was while at school. I'll not go into that today, but when we meet again, we shall be looking at me and how my parents gave me another chance to go back to school, and how I went on with school and progressed with it, and the many challenges that I went through while at school. Thank you for watching my video. Continue watching and sharing, and endeavor to click on the bell such that you always get a notification of when I post my next video. Thank you very much. Continue keeping safe. Wash your hands, sanitize, and above all, maintain social distance. God bless you.